Good morning, good morning. I hope you're safe and well because that is the most important thing. So what have we got for you today? Oh, well, today is a beautiful day, but we're just coming up to the bank holiday weekend. So what does that mean? The weather is likely to become a lot worse. So that's what's happening on the weather front with us. If it is nice with you, I hope you manage to get out and make the most of it, by the way. So first of all, what have we got for the UK? We've got something very important, which is the UK government's consultation to the response to the consultation on UK REACH and the alternative registration model. Well, that came out this week and it's got quite a few details about what they're going to do. I'm going to give you a link to it's the summary of responses and government response. And I'm just going to put the right, okay, response to consultation. Helps if you can spell, doesn't it? It's a really long link there. So they've changed their mind on several things. For example, they were talking about a new form of risk assessment. That's gone out of the window, which is great because in my not so humble opinion, the whole business of use registration and the doing the risk, the scenario assessment that goes on into the annex of the SDS, all that kind of thing from the chemical safety assessment. It is so broad as to be useless. It doesn't reflect things on the ground, and the targets that come out of that are ridiculously overly precautionary. So the DNLs and the PNICs, and the whole thing is just a waste of paper, basically. And it takes up a huge amount of time, and it should not be done. If people want to restrict what is available to the general public, then restrictions are the way to do it. I will get off my soapbox though. So yeah, it's good news that they're not putting an extra layer of complexity in. And I think that they may be going for a limited data set for things that are already registered under EU REACH, but I have not read it in detail. And I strongly recommend that you do. Now, there's two people who have provided summaries. Stephen Brennan at Foresight has provided a summary, a sort of a frontline summary, and Darren Abrahams at Steptoe has provided a more detailed summary. And Darren's talking more about this sort of what he thinks the costs will be. So I recommend you go and look both of those gentlemen up on LinkedIn because they know a lot more about it than I do. So, but yes, it's really important. We've been waiting for it for a long time. Clearly, the UK government's change in approach to looking for closer cooperation with the EU is trickling through into actual legislation in the UK now, and I think this is a reflection of it. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing for the EU is a shout out to Phil Rowley, one of our regular newsletter correspondents who has been a bit poorly and is back. Yay. So Phil sent me through a list of the CoRAP substances. And what those are things that are being evaluated at ECHA, and they may end up going in as harmonized classifications. And we've got something like 26 on the list for 2026, 26, 27, quite a few coming through. So, and they've already got some for 2027 and one for even 2028. So it's worthwhile having a check on the CoRAP list and see what's likely to come through as a harmonized classification. And if there are any consultations, to get involved early. The CoRAP list, if you search it on date, so it's got 2028 at the top, it may come up like that. Scroll down past 2027 and then you'll see all the ones for 2026. So thanks to Phil for reminding us, because we've had so many harmonized classification notifications coming through. We've got the glyphosate consultation. We've got a whole pile of harmonized classifications being pulled through from other legislations. that is yet more coming through. It does make it difficult to keep up to speed with some of these things, I have to say. So that's it for the work side of things. What about reasons to be cheerful? Well, April, I thought we would do a little series of Not the 9 o'clock news. And these are just snippets. They're on YouTube's Shorts. And this first one is The Judge with Rowan Atkinson. Let me just pull that here. I should warn you, these are not at all politically correct. This is from the 1980s. That's it going in there. So if you'd like some more news, you can always sign up for Chemicals Coffee Time, which usually comes out on a... Oh, dear me, I really can't type this morning. It usually comes out on a Friday, but of course, because it's bank holiday tomorrow, it's going to come out this morning. And that's also why this video is coming out on Monday, Thursday. So yes, that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for watching, live or on catch up. Really appreciate it. And I look forward to chatting to you again next week, if we're spared. Take care of yourselves. Bye.